to unmute themselves, please, and let me know if you can hear me. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Assalamu alaikum.
We can hear you.
Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you. So I was hoping to do something different today, but as usual, whatever. Oh, I got it. Okay. So I did this for my daughter. So we say Assalamu alaikum, of course, because we want, we want to, and then we can say bonjour in French. We can say hola in Spanish. We can say namaste in Hindi. We can say ni hao in Mandarin. Now, can someone tell me, how will I say hello in Italian? How will I say hello in Italian to you, everybody? By the way, I just learned this 2 days back myself. So in Italian, oh yes, who was that? Who was that? Your name, please.
Me, Sidra Salman.
Fantastic, Sidra. That's absolutely right. So we say ciao in Italian. So welcome, Sidra, and welcome to each and every one of you who has joined our special class today. It's special because it's a very unique subject, home sciences. It's a lost science. There are many schools which don't offer this subject as a curriculum anymore. For many of us, home sciences is just girls doing baking, and that's all that they can think about, that girls doing baking, girls doing cooking. No, okay, not kicking, sorry, cooking. But you see, times have changed, and girls are kicking also. That was a slip of the tongue, but yes, that is happening. And boys are not only kicking, but they are cooking also. That was one of our main purposes behind this home science class. You see, we wanted to equip our dear, dear children of the Paro and Parhao community with basic life skills. You know, we all have our sons who are very, very dear to us, right? As all children, sons and daughters, they're all the same, they're all very dear to us. And there might be one day where the mother is not feeling well. She just wants to stay in bed because she's just under the weather. What do we do that day? That day, we are hoping that our son can just put a sandwich together for the family, right? So as usual, I'm ranting along, but the purpose of this special class is we want to equip once again our students with skills that are essential not only for them at home, but these skills they can gain at home, but they can take them further when they go to the real world. So I will quickly come back to our instructor for today, Miss Maham. She is one of our star instructors of the Padho and Parhao teaching community, and she has got something fantastic for girls and boys. Maham, are you there, please?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
So today I'm going to be sharing some tips how to stay beautiful, healthy, active, and energetic. So should I share my screen now?
Yes, Maham, please share your screen.
All right. Okay. Stay fit, healthy, active, and beautiful. Want to stay fit and healthy? So let's talk about your gut health. It determines how good your hair, your skin, your nails, your brain, and more will be. So, of course, everyone has to eat to live. But exactly what is right to eat? So we all want to look beautiful and stay active. So today I will give you some tips for eating healthy food, which I hope will benefit you all. So let's suppose you are craving for some sweets. So you can avoid eating candies and chocolates and biscuits, and you can try having some fruits, dates, nuts, honey, and you can drink water. So my favorite is to actually eat berries of all kinds. I really like berries. So you can do, for example, the no sweets challenge for a week and try it out. So try to make every meal simple and eat food the natural way and try not to make it complex. So here we have a mini recipe. So you can get a potato and slice it into pieces. Then put it in your oven or air fryer and serve it with some sauce. I prefer avocado sauce. And well, this is very delicious. You should try it. Okay, now let's talk about the drinks. Okay, so always keep yourself hydrated with water. Water is very important for our body. Did you know that about 70% of our body is made up of water, just like how 70% of Earth is made up with water? So here's some tip. If you want some flavor, you can add some mint, some ice, some lemon, maybe some ginger to your water. And it's really refreshing, hydrating, and most of all, it's very healthy. So avoid drinking sodas. Instead, you can drink a fruit or vegetable juice. Okay, so when you add lemon to your water, for example, it will give you iron, and iron will give you better blood. So of course, we all want better blood in our body, right? Okay, let's talk about all-time cravings. So in all-time craving, cucumber has to be your best friend. I really like cucumber when I'm craving. So you can take some carrots and, for example, if you like to dip them, you can dip them in hummus, in lebna, or in avocado sauce. And always try to place, for example, a quarter of your plate with vegetables. So what to do if you are in fast food chains? So try to eat grilled with less sauce and more vegetables. Instead of sodas and drinks, take water since it stabilizes the calories intake and that will make the calories not shoot up too high. So let's talk about sugars. Now, as you can see in the picture, this is a cake that I know all of you might be like, oh, I want to eat this. But try to avoid eating this because junk food and too many desserts from the sugar, since the sugar you take from them is unnatural and it's not useful for your body. And also it turns into fat in the end. So when you have grains, fruits, vegetables, and dairy items, they have the natural form of sugar, which your body uses. Okay. Vitamin D. So ask your parents to add it in your supplements since we all need vitamin D and it is very important for health. And we need, of course, a very strong structure. Thank you. So you can ask me questions if you have any and I'll be able to answer.
Ma'am, I have a question. How you control your sugar cravings in a day?
Sorry, can we have that question again, please?
Ma'am, how you control your sugar cravings in a whole day?
Okay, so if Maham can permit me, Maham, may I answer that question on your behalf?
Yes, sure.
Okay, just to remind everyone that our dear Maham is 13-year-old herself. So I remember what her mom told me when I asked the same question to her, that sugar. So you see, sugar can come in many forms. So we've got white sugar, which is obviously best avoided and should not be taken in excess. Then we've got brown sugar, which is, many people say that it cannot always, it's an illusion, that we think that brown sugar is better than white sugar, but many people think that no, that may not be the case. You should not have brown sugar in excess either. Then you've got other things like honey, right? So honey is a very, very good substitute for sugar. So if our kids are having a craving, how about giving them something delicious made with substitute of sugar? Because let's see, these are children, so we cannot give them stevia or canderel or stuff like that, because substitutes have another issue of their own, right? So how about giving them dark chocolate, right? Because cravings are real. Yeah, these children can have sugar cravings, so we cannot tell them not to have sugar at all. How? And that's what I do for my daughter. She's okay with dark chocolate, so I give her healthy substitutes, better substitutes, with which she can, her craving gets, she takes care of her cravings as well, but does not have too bad an effect as well. Or how about fruits of the season, like mango? Fantastic substitute for your sugar craving. It's in season, and not only is your craving getting taken care of, but you are being provided with a 100% nutritious supplement. Does that answer your question a bit? I hope so, because I'm not a doctor or a nutritionist myself.
Thank you, Samira. Great answer.
Maham, would you like to continue? Was there something left? Because are you done with the presentation? Or
Yes.
I'm sorry, I just left for a bit.
Yes, I'm done with the presentation.
Okay. That's it. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to whatever we had prepared for you today. And it's always a real pleasure. Please let us know if you have any specific queries, any particular concerns about your children, about them being picky eaters, about them complaining about eating a particular food, or if they have stomach aches just before you give them a meal, because you see, it all can be psychological as well, if I'm not mistaken. So if there are any other concerns that you have, please feel free to send in your questions to us. You can send it to us via personal messages. You can ask generic questions on the home science group that we have, or anything. We can always go back to, because we do have a panel of experts who we send these questions to. Because you see, myself or Miss Maham, we're not 100% equipped to answer many of the queries that you may have. And it's not fair that we advise you on something which is not 100% backed by research. So if there's something or particular concerns that you have, please definitely let us know and we will get back to you. I hope this session was beneficial for you in some way, and we look forward to keeping in touch. So that's us signing off on behalf of Paro and Parhao. Thank you once again, Ms. Maham, and thank you once again to each and every one of you for tuning in, and have a good afternoon.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.